Start that up before we go. Hydraulics off. Forward rotor tip. Back, good. Left is good. Right is good. Following the VOR out, do I need to ask them anything in particular, or do I still just want a south departure and we'll just follow it after we're out of the airspace?
Southwest.
Southwest.
And that'll follow the radial is in the southwest
direction.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Control friction up. Hydraulic check is good. Bringing RPMs up. Governor on. That's it. We're good. Okay.
And remember, vectors will take you to the final approach fix. You want to go to Realty.
I want to go to Realty. So they'll take me to the final approach fix, then I have to adjust. So I need to load that.
See how it's taking you to Noid and not Realty.
Yeah. So I need to proc select approach Realty. No hold, load, activate. Oh, that's right, clear once. Okay, but we're going to follow, not activate.
I think it's fine.
Okay.
Let's clear, and yep, that's good.
Okay. All right. Nothing to my right. Fuel truck in front.
Actually, it is not activated. It loaded, but it's taking you. See how it's taking you to CLS? Remember, we had this. I think we had this issue last time, where you loaded it, but you didn't activate it.
And it took it direct.
Yeah. So go ahead and go to proc.
Proc.
Activate approach.
Activate approach. Now
Realty. It's Realty.
Okay.
Yep. So you got to make sure you activate it. At the very end, it either says load or activate. You have to turn the tiny knob down 1 to make sure you activate it.
Gotcha.
To start out with.
Okay. We're clear. Going up.
Aircraft 43202 Olympia Tower, northbound departure approved. Runway 35 clear for takeoff. Wind 350 at 10.
350 at 1.
Safety fuel Olympia ground. Proceed via Echo.
Clear left.
Okay.
A little bit of wind there. Okay. I don't want to take off with a tailwind, so take off to the north, right turn out to the southwest.
Left turn out to the southwest.
Okay, so we'll go around the windsock?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just thinking going up over the trees.
So I would say take off that way, and then southwest being that way.
Okay. Oh, true. Okay. Olympia Tower Helicopter 90610 Alpha, Glacier Ramp requesting a southwest departure with information Zulu.
Helicopter 9610 Alpha Olympia Tower, roger, hold position momentarily. Report aircraft departing runway 35 northbound, approaching midfield in sight.
Aircraft in sight, Helicopter 10 Alpha.
Helicopter 9610 Alpha. Southbound departure approved. Remain east of runway 35. I'll call your southwest turn. Departure off the ramp at your own risk. Wind 360 at 10.
Southbound departure, you'll call our turn to the southwest, crossing the runway. Departure approved at pilot's own risk, Helicopter 10 Alpha. Clear, clear.
Olympia Tower, Helicopter Guardian 1, it's Quali with Zulu landing at northwest.
Guardian 1, Olympia Tower, continue inbound. Report 1 mile northeast for northwest helicopters.
I'll continue inbound, report a mile northeast at northwest. Guardian 1.
Helicopter 9610 Alpha, you can proceed on course, cross runway 35, wind 360 at 10.
Proceed on course, cross runway 35, Helicopter 10 Alpha. Clear right, clear left.
I have controls.
You have controls.
You have controls.
I have controls.
You have controls. And once we leave the airspace, then just go up to 2,000. I don't want you to
2,000.
go up to the full 4,000.
Copy.
Olympia Tower, System 165, and keep up short of 35 at Whiskey, ready for takeoff north.
I don't know if you overheard, but
Olympia Tower northbound departure approved. Runway 35 clear for takeoff. Wind 010 at Niner.
35 clear for takeoff, 165, and keep up.
this thing has like 10 hours left
Yeah, I
until
saw
it's
that.
100.
Oh, until it's over, or 100 hour? Okay, how long
Yeah.
does that usually take?
Could be a week, could be 2 weeks,
Okay.
3 if it's really bad.
Well, shoot.
So I would stay on the schedule.
Until it
Don't
goes,
delete anything.
yeah, until it goes down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just keep scheduling out. That way, you know, as soon as it comes back, you're already going to be on the schedule for it. Mic check, 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 check,
Check,
check,
check.
check, check,
Check.
check, check, check. There we go.
All right.
Olympia Tower, this is Mooney 562 Bravo Golf, ready for takeoff at runway 35.
Mooney 562 Bravo Golf, Olympia Tower, continue straight out. I'll call your southbound turn. Runway 35 clear for takeoff. Wind 020 at 8.
02088, I'll wait for you to call my southbound turn. Taking off, Mooney 562 Bravo Golf.
Okay, RLT, distance 2 miles.
Northeast of Northwest Helicopter.
Guardian 1, landing at Northwest will be at your own risk. Wind 020 at 8.
Okay, and then heading 162. One 16 will be my turn at about a mile. We are outside the airspace.
Aircraft 202, advise orbit's complete and ready to proceed westbound.
Code 202.
Okay, about a half mile. I begin slowly turning in line with it.
That's 165. You keep up with traffic 12. We'll be moving to 11 o'clock in 2 miles. We'll be orbiting in the vicinity of the capital Taylor craft at 1,500.
Working 165, keep up.
Okay, GPS 162.
Mooney 562 Bravo Golf, would you prefer the left or the right downwind to the south?
Left downwind, please, 562 Bravo Golf.
Mooney 562 Bravo Golf, left downwind turn approved, your discretion when speed and altitude permit.
Okay, left downwind approved, 562 Bravo Golf.
Helicopter 961 Sierra Alpha, have a good flight.
Frequency change approved. Thanks, Helicopter 1 Sierra Alpha. Okay.
Celsius. Dew point 14 Celsius. Altimeter 2,998 inches of mercury. Remarks. Density altitude.
Chehalis traffic, no 136 uniform, around 5 miles to the south at 2,300 feet descending, wind for a 45 left downwind for runway 34. Chehalis traffic.
Auburn traffic, Skyline 50 Hotels overhead 1,500. We'll make a direct downwind entry to deconflict with the incoming traffic from the west. Auburn.
Sounds good. I'll be looking out for you in about 2 miles up to the water tower.
Oh, yeah.
Going ahead in 4 miles.
And then on your radio calls, just say, like, Chehalis traffic, helicopter 9610 Alpha, 6 miles to the north.
0, full stop, Kelso.
Inbound for GPS, RNAV 16, low approach, traffic permitting.
Traffic permitting.
Yeah. That way, they know, hey, you guys keep doing your thing. If we have to sidestep, we will.
Yep.
Auburn traffic, 750 Hotels, left base, runway 34, full stop, Auburn. Auburn traffic, 00 Foxtrot, over Blue Water Towers, 45, left downwind, runway 34, Auburn.
Okay. We're about 8 miles.
Chehalis traffic, no 136 uniform. We're going right into a left base for runway 34 for a 3-mile final. Chehalis traffic.
Auburn traffic, Blue and White Cessna 00 Foxtrot, turning left downwind, runway 34, Auburn.
And then if you sidestep, go to the east side.
Kelso traffic,
Copy.
Terminal
East side
501,
for
Romeo
right-
Fox
for
is
right downwind.
east and north inbound to land 30 Kelso.
We're just going to go to the east side that way because they're doing left-hand patterns. So we want to be not on that side.
Gotcha.
Chehalis traffic, no 136 uniform on a 2.5 mile final for runway 34, touch and go, Chehalis traffic.
Auburn traffic, Blue and White Cessna 00 Foxtrot, we're left base, runway 34, we'll be touch and go, signal pattern, Auburn.
Jose traffic check, 61 Juliet departing runway 34, Chehalis.
Chehalis traffic, helicopter 9610 Alpha, 6 miles to the north. Inbound RNAV 16, traffic for a low approach, traffic permitting. Chehalis traffic.
Auburn traffic 00 Foxtrot, we're going to do a right 270 to final for traffic. Auburn.
Chehalis traffic, no 136 uniform on a 1.5 mile final, runway 34, touch and go, we have traffic taking off in sight. Chehalis traffic.
Okay, so we just passed Noyad, so I need to be down to 1,220.
Northwest, we'll be entering the downwind for 30, Kelso.
I'm off course and a bit high. Clutch light, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, out.
Kelso traffic, Terminal 501, Romeo Fox is 4 to the north, can overfly, maneuver for downwind 30, Kelso.
Okay, my MDA is 900 feet.
Kelso traffic, Skyhawk 9886 Foxtrot is 10 miles to the west. Going to be entering 45 to left pattern for 30 Kelso.
Okay, I've passed Hopico. I can descend to 900. And we are, Chehalis traffic, helicopter 9610 Alpha, 3 miles to the north inbound, RNAV 16, traffic permitting, we'll do a low approach over the runway, Shayla's traffic. Probably didn't need to add over the runway. Oop, 900, 900, 900.
Kelso traffic, Seminole 501, Romeo Fox, overflying the field maneuvering for the downwind 30, Kelso.
Delta traffic, Roman 9, your kilo is 3 miles north. We'll be entering the left downwind 30, Kelso.
Go ahead and sidestep to, I have controls.
You have controls. VFR or just stand?
Go ahead and go VFR.
Okay, let's talk in 1-3 uniform, upwind of runway 34, making an early crosswind for traffic.
Controls?
Traffic.
You have controls?
I have controls. Okay, what do we want to do here?
Let's go to the east. We're going to stay above I-5. Let that traffic know.
Shayla's traffic, helicopter 961 Sierra Alpha, side stepping to the east over I-5, continuing southbound. Shayla's traffic. Yeah. Oh well. Alright, we're continuing on to Toledo then?
Yes. So there should be traffic on the downwind. There's 2 of them on the downwind right now.
One in sight.
Northfield boundary.
2 in sight.
Left downwind for 30, Kelso.
So let's just fly straight.
Just over the run.
Just over everything.
Okay.
Stay out of their way.
Uniform, left downwind runway 34, going to climb out and depart the area to the south. Chehalis traffic.
Shayla's traffic, helicopter 961 Sierra Alpha, beam the runway to the east at 1,000 feet, continuing southbound. Shayla's traffic. Okay.
Delta traffic, Seminole 501, Romeo Foxtrot on the 45 to left downwind.
I have controls?
We have the downwind traffic in sight, Kelso.
Go ahead and get us set up for RNAV 6.
Get a setup for RNAV 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's keep going forward.
ID, nope. I need to go to, do you want to go all the way out to INAM or just ASAXE?
Let's do the, yeah, let's have us go all the way out.
Phase 30, Kelso.
INAM. So we want K, T, D, there, here, in the same direction.
Delta traffic, Skyhawk
I see
988,
that.
Foxtrot 5 miles to the west. We'll be on a 45 to left pattern 30, Kelso.
Just see the 1.
Delta traffic, Seminole 501, Romeo Foxtrot is left downwind for 30, number 2, Kelso.
Delta traffic, Roman 9, your kilo.
Yeah, I only see the 1.
You can keep doing your changes.
Okay. Alright, Toledo. Proc, select approach. Nope. I want
Traffic, 60762, entering 45 for the left downwind.
Toledo.
Delta traffic, Seminole 501, Romeo Foxtrot, left base 30.
Wind low. INSX. I think wind low is all the way out. Okay.
Sanderson traffic, Cessna 5073, November, 7 miles to the east, maneuvering straight in, traffic permitting, runway 23.
Let me know when you're done.
This is directed TDO. How did we, activate approach. To wind low.
Wind low.
Alright, heading 195, which is 78, 195, right there.
Kelso traffic, Seminole 501, Romeo Foxtrot, final 30, Kelso.
We need GPS. Says we're right on it.
Kelso
That doesn't
traffic,
seem right.
886 Foxtrot.
Actually, yeah.
Left downwind to 30.
Hold up, let me get glasses on.
Okay. Shayla's traffic helicopter 9610 Alpha, 4 miles to the south, continuing southwest. Shayla's traffic.
I have controls.
You have controls?
I have controls. Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and climb.
Okay, what do you
Go
want
to 3,000 feet.
3,000, copy. Can you, I don't know if you want to verify that I'm on the right track?
Yep, so we're going to Winlow.
Winlow, should go Winlow, what, Winlow Hemzo?
Yeah, go 80 knots and just keep climbing.
Copy 80 knots. Use all that power.
Shelton, Sandersfield, traffic be advised. Skydiving from 14,000, surface in 2 minutes over the Shelton, Sandersfield Airport.
Okay, 2 miles there.
Shelton traffic, 5073 November, 5 miles to the east, maneuvering straight in runway 23.
We could go Hemzo instead.
Go ahead, so. No. Activate.
Kelso traffic, Skyhawk
There's Hemzo.
886,
194.
full stop, Kelso.
We're basically on the same course. 194.
This traffic red and white RV6A is 2 miles to the east. Be making a left downwind, downwind right traffic for 33 Caboose.
All right.
Remarks. Density altitude
122. That's easier. Okay, there we go. 2,700.
Grove traffic, Cessna 586 is over the water ski lakes. We're going to fly over Lackman's Lake and enter downwind for 25. We'll be looking for the departing traffic and the 45 traffic. Grove.
Grove traffic, Cessna 623, entering left downwind 25, Grove.
Coming up on 3,000.
Camas Grove traffic, Skyhawk 589 is left crosswind, departing the pattern on the left downwind, Camas Grove.
Grove traffic, Cessna 586 over the north end of Lackman's Lake, entering downwind for 25. Grove.
And you're going to want to start your turn early.
Yeah.
I would say about a mile away.
Okay. We're
You
going to
want to
want to,
start doing your turn.
we'll be at 056 will be the turn. So I'll be turning that at about a mile. And I'll be holding 3,000 until ASAX. Because normally I'd be, if I was actually following this through, I'd be at like 4,700 right now.
Gotcha.
I need to put the Tim's ABCs on more of these plates.
Yeah.
I've even got like a little copy, like a save, like
Practice
copy
area,
this.
Cessna 535 Quebec is maneuvering over Country Squire Airpark, 4,500 and below, southeast practice.
So your last approach, I think everything was pretty good.
I didn't descend soon enough.
Traffic Cessna 586, base
Just the MDA. Did you go below MDA?
When I was getting right at the end there, and you were saying sidestep and everything, like just before that whole scenario, I wasn't looking at that. I was looking at my airspeed because I was going really slow.
Gotcha.
And yeah, I did drop below. I think I was like 850
Okay.
when I realized, or when I stopped going down.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I needed to anticipate that and not be descending as fast.
Yeah.
Beaver 598, Ballard Bridge 700 westbound.
This MDA for this approach is 800. Okay, about 5 miles out.
And Lake Union traffic, helicopter 369, Echo Lima's Green Lake, southbound to 900. Lake Union. Lake Union traffic, our 709 is Alki Beach, 1,000 feet northbound for Elia Bay Marina. Lake U.
That's from Seattle.
Yeah.
Lake Union Beaver 598, Shoal Shore 1.4, departing northbound.
All right, I'm going to begin my turn standard rate.
All right.
Lake Union traffic, our 709 Kilo Alpha, Elia Bay Marina, 1,100 feet. Eastbound for the Needle and North Landing, Lake U. Southeast practice area, Cessna 5094 Lima is over the town of Boring at 1,600, climbing 3,500 to the south. Southeast practice area.
Southeast practice area, Cessna 5355 Quebec is over Country Squire area, 4,500, slow flight maneuvering. Southeast practice.
Okay. 9M, I would be descending to 39. So I don't need to descend yet.
Lake Union traffic, our 709 Kilo Alpha is Space Needle, left base, North Landing. Thank you.
All right. SX. I need to be at 3,100. Once we pass it, 1,360.
Southeast practice area, Cessna 5094 Lima is over boring 2,500, climbing 3,500, heading towards Sandy, Southeast practice area.
And Southeast practice area, Cessna 5355 Quebec is, we'll be maneuvering over Country Squire area, so we'll stay off to the southeast side, Jason. 4,500 below, Southeast practice.
Roger that, we'll hug Sandy.
All yours, my friend.
About a mile from SX. I think it's easier to hold on a heading or over a line in a fixed wing.
I think so.
It seems like I'm not going to stay perfectly on it, but it seems like every time I get on it, it's like then I'm drifting, 0.05 to 1.0.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be the same with fixed wing as well.
With the wind.
Yeah. The wind and just, human error. You're never going to be able to be exactly on it. You're always going to be adjusting.
All right. Here's SX. Gonna begin my descent. Try and hold 80 knots. Okay. 1,360 is my lowest descent point for this leg. Trying to hold that airspeed and heading is that's a fun challenge.
Yeah.
Goes the airspeed.
Toledo traffic, Seminole 501 Romeo Fox is sort of the south inbound to land.
I don't think this is accurate. 32 miles? We're not 32 miles from Toledo, are we?
We are not.
Alright.
Wait, no, we're not.
Okay, so we're like 6.
Yes.
Toledo traffic helicopter 90610 Alpha, 6 miles to the west inbound on RNAV 06. Oh, I did. Okay, 2,000, 1,700. I think I failed in my attempt to hold 80. I ended up at 70 for most of
Toledo
that.
traffic, Seminole 501 Romeo Fox. We are 10 to the south inbound to land. Toledo.
So is 1,360 something I need to be at, or just don't go below that? Can I be at like 1,400?
Yes, it says just do not descend below 1,360 until you pass it.
Gotcha. Toledo traffic, helicopter 961 Sierra Alpha, 4 miles to the west, inbound on the RNAV, runway 06, low approach at 1,500. Toledo traffic.
Southeast practice area, Cessna 535 at Quebec is approximately 2 miles south of Country Squire, maneuvering 5,000 and below, southeast practice.
Okay, and then my MDA on this one is 800. Okay, we just passed SX. Okay, runway 06, 2 miles, 2.7.
Toledo traffic, Seminole 501 Romeo Fox is 8 to the west, inbound to land for runway 6, Toledo.
Oop. Toledo traffic, helicopter 961 Sierra Alpha, 2 mile final, runway 06 on the RNAV, low approach with a turnout, left turnout to the north. Toledo traffic. Okay, the warning lights RPM's in the green, 1, 2, 3, carbide up. No trim. $900. $80 knots, 1 mile. 840. 80 knots.
And let me know when you're here.
30, 20. We are here.
Okay, go ahead and look up.
Oh, hey,
Hey,
look at that.
nice job. All right.
Okay.
Toledo traffic,
I have
Seminole
controls?
You have
501
controls.
Romeo Fox, 8 miles on the RNAV 6, Toledo.
Okay.
You have controls?
I have controls.
You have controls.
Oh, hey. Toledo traffic, helicopter 961 Sierra Alpha, departing runway 06, left turnout, continuing northbound after turnout. Toledo traffic. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Look up, there it is. Okay. Clear left.
Clear left.
$24 inches. 1,000. Alright, I'm gonna get us northbound and then we just want to use the VOR again.
Yeah.
Okay. Which I guess I could set up now. Well, I'll wait till I go into the goggles, get used to doing it then.
I have controls.
You have controls? There we go.
You have controls.
I have controls.
You have controls. Go up to 1,500.
1,500.
And this heading right here.
Okay, that heading 340.
Actually, 330.
330, copy. 80 knots, 1,500.
Toledo traffic.
Go ahead and use the VOR.
On RNAV 6, Toledo.
Okay, actually no, we're here, VOR. We're already tuned to it, 3.4. Alright, follow radio 330, get that out of the way. 90 knots. Something I didn't do is plates, close, VOR Alpha. Oh wow, 1,800 you said, right?
1,500.
I know.
Oh.
Okay.
That was a good one.
That's it.
Oh, my bad. I thought you said 1,800 because that's...
Because that's where I got to.
Yeah.
Okay. And we are... Toledo traffic, helicopter 9610 Alpha, 2.5 miles to the north, 1,500, continuing northbound, Toledo traffic.
Toledo traffic, Seminole 501, Romeo Fox, 1 mile final on RNAV 6, Toledo.
And I am a little bit left, of course. What system do you want me to use to get back there? Do we want to use VOR Alpha?
No, I'm just gonna, once we get to the airport, like 2 miles of it, I'm just gonna let you go VFR.
Okay. It's a shame we couldn't complete that one in Chehalis, but it is what it is. Yeah, need to hold probably that heading in order to stay crabbed.
Go ahead and go up to 2,000 feet.
2,000 feet, copy.
Toledo traffic, Seminole 501, Romeo Fox is taking off 24, Toledo.
Toledo traffic, helicopter 9610 Alpha, 6 miles to the north, continuing northbound at 1,700, last call, Toledo traffic.
The Olympia TACAN as lift out of service. Helicopter 300 Juliet Mike. Operations practice area 2 approved. Wind 350 at Niner.
Operations practice area 2 approved. 300 Juliet Mike.
All right. I have controls?
You have controls.
All right. I want you to close your eyes.
Okay.
And what I'm going to have you do is this is going to be a part of your check ride. He's going to have you close your eyes, and he's going to put you in an unusual attitude. And The helicopter could be slowing down, descending, climbing, be on the wrong heading, and it's up to you to fix it when they tell you to look up, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna just keep my hands near the
All right,
controls.
keep your hands here. All right, go ahead and open your eyes.
Okay.
You have controls?
I have controls.
You have controls.
Okay.
And
Back on course?
Yep.
Okay, understood.
Olympia Tower 5159 uniform is on the RNAV of 35.
Cutlass 5159 uniform Olympia Tower, report core for runway 35.
I have controls.
You have controls?
Go ahead and you can just keep your hands on the controls,
Yep.
just close your eyes.
Okay. This is a bit of a trippy ride.
All right, open your eyes. You have
Eyes
controls?
open. I have controls.
You have controls.
Cap 4635, if you'd like flight following to the north, Seattle on 120.1. Frequency change approved, have a good flight.
Cap 4635, thank you.
Fix that BSI first. Let's get some airspeed. We are way off course. Keep our airspeed.
Olympia Tower, this is Cutlass 5159 uniform.
Below our
Approach is coming
2000.
in broken and unreadable for our last call. Are we good to do the missed approach?
Cutlass 5159 uniform, I'll coordinate and get right back to you.
Thank you very much.
All right, go back
flying
up to...
sideways.
Huh?
You had me flying sideways.
Yeah,
That was trippy. Back up to 2000.
yes.
Back up to 2000, working on course. Does getting us back on course and at altitude constitute having got us out of the unusual altitude?
Yes. Missed approach GPS runway 35.
All right, after the approach, we'll apply the public mist for GPS runway 35, 59 uniform.
So when he says get us, like, correct it, I need to be back on, fully back on course and at altitude and speed?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so the next thing I want you to do is I want you to hold 80 knots. We're going to stay at 2,000 feet.
Yep.
And I want you to do a 2-minute standard rate turn. So, I want you to face 330.
Face 330.
Yep, and I'll let you know when to start.
Okay. Is it kosher to use a timer?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So 80 knots.
Yep.
2,000 feet. I've already boarded that.
And you can do either a left or a right turn, whichever you prefer.
Okay. I'm going to do a right turn so we don't get too close to CLS.
Okay, just give me a 3, 2, 1.
Okay. How long is this supposed to take?
2 minutes.
Exactly 2 minutes
Yep.
to do a 180 or a full 360?
So for 2 minutes for full 360, and then 1 minute for 180.
Okay.
So ideally, you're going to do your turn, you're going to start, and you're just going to watch that needle go all the way around, and then you should end right back here at 2 minutes.
All right. Copy. Beginning now. I don't think I'm going to do it because we just got to 180
Yeah.
and we're a minute and a half. So what did I just not get into the turn fast enough?
We'll try it again. Go ahead and go 210.
Okay. 210. Can I just begin now?
I would go into your turn. So go ahead and start your turn. I'll start the timer.
Okay. Starting my turn. Nope, okay. I lost airspeed there. I don't think that counts as standard rate.
Yeah, and then just hold that standard rate turn. Looks much better.
Yeah, this feels better. The last one felt a little slow and wobbly.
Yeah. I think you were going in between like a standard rate and half standard rate turn.
Yeah, I think so too.
Helicopter 39 Bravo Papa, if you're on frequency, traffic just to the west of your position, eastbound, Skywagon 1900 indicated.
Much closer.
Got that traffic inside Bravo Papa. Thank you, Bravo Papa.
And Olympia Tower, Skywagon 617 Mike Bravo, 10 west, inbound Alpha.
Skyway 617 Mike Bravo, traffic slightly north of your position and has you in sight, a R-22 helicopter 1200. I'll be passing off your left here momentarily.
7 Mike Bravo, thanks.
Skyway 617 Mike Bravo, you can join the left downwind for runway 35, report midfield downwind.
Okay, left downwind 35, report midfield, 7 Mike Bravo.
And 2 minutes. Much better than the last one.
Okay, need to work on that.
All right, and let's head back to the VOR.
Copy that. Okay. I'm assuming we're clear if I've just been doing circles, so.
Yeah.
Gotta look at this breadcrumb trail and be like, what the heck are you doing?
And let's go down to 2,000.
Do that.
Helicopter 39 Bravo Papa, additional traffic 5 miles west of your position eastbound will be inbound for Olympia, a Navajo descending out of 3,500.
Roger, searching for traffic, thanks, Bravo Papa.
Cutlass 5159 uniform, contact Seattle departure, have a good flight.
Contacting departure for 5159 uniform, thanks.
Actually stay at this altitude. There's someone behind us, and I want to stay above them.
Copy it. Stay at 2,000.
2,300.
2,300, copy. $2,300.
Olympia Tower, Cessna 5073 November, 3 miles south of Carrere.
Notice Airman 5G NOTAM is in effect for Olympia. The Olympia TACAN has left out of service. On initial contact advise you have Alpha. Olympia Tower information Alpha 2054 observation, wind 340 at 7. Visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 26, 2.13, altimeter 299er. Over near Mud Bay is a helicopter at 1,000. Join the left downwind for runway 35, report midfield.
Looking for the traffic, I've got them on an ADSB, join the left downwind, runway
35 and taking the request for 44 Romeo Lima.
44 Romeo Lima, just report the midfield, left downwind.
Wilco, 44 Romeo Lima.
Skyway at 617 Mike Bravo, you're inside of Skyhawk traffic, 6 mile final on the straight in. You're
I'm having a hard time holding airspeed now.
Runway 35 clear to land, wind 020 at 9er.
Get that under control.
Yeah, 35 clear to land. Skyway at 7 Mike Bravo, thank you.
90.
And 44 Romeo Lima.
I got fixated on that heading.
Helicopter, I'm sorry, Navajo 44 Romeo Lima, copy. Helicopter 39 Bravo Papa, Navajo traffic's a mile to a mile and a half south of your position, and they do have you in sight, high 2,300.
So, since you can't see the trim strings, there's a bubble.
Yep, I've been using this one, but I think they're the same thing, right?
Yeah. You
And I
want to
think,
step on the bubble.
yep, and I think that was part of my problem in the turn, that one was like really slow,
Yeah.
is I wasn't using, we were out of trim for most of the turn.
Oh.
So I felt like when I stepped on it on the last part of the second turn, we were doing a turn much quicker.
Oh, okay.
Noticeably quicker, I shouldn't say much quicker, but noticeable.
Olympia Tower, helicopter 8332 Tango is approximately 9 miles to the southwest. Inbound for practice carry, or excuse me, for pattern whiskey if it's available. And we have Alpha.
Helicopter 8332 Tango Olympia Tower, Roger, continue inbound for pattern whiskey, and it is available. Report 1 mile to the southwest.
Report 1 mile to southwest, 8332 Tango Tango. Olympia Tower, Cessna 73 November is Carrere.
November 73 November Olympia Tower, Roger, continue
Still
inbound.
maybe above 2,300.
Just stay at this altitude, 2,500.
Approach followed by the published 73 November.
That's 5073 November, copy low approach.
Olympia Tower, Cessna 221 Tango Juliet's with you about 10 south. We've got the aircraft decor in sight for pattern work 35. We've got Alpha.
And let's go this heading. Right there.
Okay, abandon the VOR.
44 Romeo Lima.
For now. There's we're about to fly over the smokestacks.
On the downwind, I'll call your base.
I don't want cancer.
Hey, downwind, call base, 44 Romeo Lima.
That's 221 Tango Juliet Olympia Tower. I'm going to have you turn out to the east. I'll call your turn back inbound for Olympia. Have King Air traffic turning inbound behind you for the full stop runway 35 Olympia.
And 1 Tango Juliet, turning eastbound, stand by your call back.
221 Tango Juliet, thanks.
Olympia Tower, helicopter 39 Bravo Papa, 6 northwest with Alpha requesting glacier ramp.
At least 3 aircraft calling me at the same time. November 5073 November, you're number 1 to the runway 35, cleared low approach.
Number 1, cleared low approach, 73 November.
Skyway at 617 Mike Bravo, right turn on runway 8, contact ground 121.6.
Okay, now you can follow the VOR.
Ground 21.6, 7 Mike Bravo.
And Navajo 44 Romeo Lima, Skyhawk traffic's coming up on your left on final 1,200.
And
Visual to traffic, 44
descend
Romeo.
down to 1,500.
Base turn approved to follow. Number
Copy.
2, runway 35, clear to land.
Check the remarks, base turn, and clear to land, 35, 44 Romeo Lima.
West Coast 3,
1,500.
Yep, so try to hold airspeed while you descend.
Try to hold 90
Helicopter
knots.
39 Bravo Papa, 4 miles to the northwest with Alpha requesting glacier ramp.
Helicopter 39 Bravo Papa, Olympia Tower, continue inbound, report 1 mile northwest for the glacier ramp.
For 1 mile northwest for glacier ramp from Papa.
Cessna 221 Tango Juliet, the King Air traffic's coming up off your right on final 2,700.
And 1 Tango Juliet, searching. Olympia Tower, helicopter 300 Juliet Mike on taxiway Gulf, requesting air taxi to glacier ramp.
Helicopter 300 Juliet Mike, now overfly the Skywagon on Foxtrot Taxiway. Air taxi to Glacier approved, cross runway 26. Wind 360 at 10.
Air taxi to Glacier approved.
Little hiccup there.
Runway 26, pass behind. Taxi traffic. 300 Juliet Mike.
Cessna 221 Tango Juliet, King Air traffic's north of your position on file. You can turn inbound and report the King Air inside.
1 Tango Juliet.
Did it again.
Joining final 35.
Olympia Tower, West Coast 3, visual 35.
West Coast 3, Olympia Tower, continue inbound. You'll be following a Piper Navajo 2 miles ahead and continue for runway 35.
Continue 35, we have traffic inside West Coast 35. West Coast 3.
Helicopter 833 Tango, you can continue inbound direct for Whiskey Taxiway. Expect left closed traffic on Whiskey.
Copy, proceeding directly to Whiskey Taxiway and expect left traffic, 833 Tango.
Olympia Tower, Cessna 5073 November, going missed.
Alright, so that needs work.
5073 November, contact Seattle departure. Have a good flight.
That's okay. We're working on it.
Yep.
And you got plenty of time.
Bravo 44
And it's
Romeo Lima, number
really
1,
not even
runway 35,
bad.
clear to land.
Normal for where you're at.
Bravo Papa, 1 mile northwest.
Olympia Tower, Terminal 12 X-ray Bravo, 8 miles to the east with Alpha, request straight in 26.
Experimental 12 X-ray Bravo, Olympia Tower unable, runway 26, continue inbound for the right base, runway 35.
Continue inbound, right base 35, 12 X-ray Bravo.
Helicopter 39 Bravo Papa, Olympia Tower, continue westbound for the, eastbound for the Glacier Ramp.
Continue eastbound for Glacier Ramp, Bravo Papa.
Yeah, seems kind of busy.
Number 2, runway 35, clear to land.
Number 2, clear to land 35, West Coast 3.
I like this wind.
Yeah. Getting thrown around up here.
Good practice.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not sure my dad will be joining us up here. That's okay.
Helicopter 39 Bravo Papa, traffic says Cessna, leaving the Glacier Ramp. Do not overfly that aircraft. And landing Glacier will be at your own risk, wind 010 at 12.
And the traffic inside, we won't overfly, Glacier Ramp at our armrest, Bravo Papa, thanks.
Bravo 44 Romeo Lima, right turn on Bravo taxiway, contact ground 121.6 miles.
Bravo, contact ground 44 Romeo.
Cessna 221 Tango Juliet, additional traffic over I-5 northbound direct for a Whiskey taxiway, R22 helicopter at 700 feet.
And 1 Tango Juliet's searching, or got the helicopter in sight.
Helicopter 833 Tango, traffic on final for runway 35, east to your position, Skyhawk 1400 descending, has you in sight.
Got that traffic in sight, 833 Tango.
About 7 miles outside. I verify that Alpha is still current.
Please taxi now, safety in motion.
West Coast
Yeah, it would still be
turn on
current.
runway 8. Contact ground 121.6.
That's an hourly thing, yeah?
Have a good day.
Yes.
8, ground point 6, West Coast 3, good day.
Olympia Tower, helicopter 833 Tango is 1 mile to the
Should still be Alpha.
Yeah,
Helicopter
it
833
is. I would
taxi
assume
to
so as
Whiskey,
well.
cleared for the option, report on the go for left closed traffic, wind 010 at 10.
Cleared for the option, we'll report on the go, make left close traffic, 833 Tango.
Cessna 221 Tango Juliet, caution wake turbulence on the King Air, runway 35, cleared for the option, and after the option, make right close traffic.
And 1 Tango Juliet, cleared option 35, right closed.
Experimental 12 X-ray Bravo, you'll be number 2 to the runway. You'll be following a Skyhawk. 1 mile final, 700 feet for runway 35.
1 X-ray Bravo, looking for that number 2. We have that traffic in sight, 1 X-ray Bravo.
Experimental 12 X-ray Bravo, thanks. Additional traffic will be remaining west of the runway at all times on Whiskey taxiway, a helicopter. Number 2, runway 35, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 35, 1 X-ray Bravo.
Olympia Tower, helicopter 90610 Alpha, 6 miles to the south, inbound Glacier Ramp with information Alpha.
Helicopter 90610 Sierra Alpha, Olympia Tower, continue inbound and report 1 mile southeast for the Glacier Ramp.
Continue in, report 1 mile southeast while in Sierra Alpha.
And go to 1,000 feet.
1,000 feet, copy.
And same thing. Try to hold airspeed with that cyclic and then with the collective.
Airspeed cyclic, descend with collective. That felt a little better.
Yeah.
It was a little bit of a rodeo today, though.
Yeah, it's a little bumpy. I want you to go to this heading right here.
Copy. 340.
Right there. Good.
Oh, we're on it. Okay.
Cessna 221 Tango Juliet, continue on the upwind. I'll call your crosswind. Expect right close traffic. Traffic's an R44.
I have controls.
2 miles
controls.
to the southeast,
Go ahead and go VFR.
northbound for Glacier.
VFR.
Continue upwind, and you'll call my crosswind.
I have control.
You have controls?
I have control.
All right, you can
Yep.
you can do what you want.
Levy Tower helicopter 8332 Tango is on whiskey.
Mr. Private Pilot.
Step to the inside of the.
We're going to go fly around for another, I don't know, 30 minutes then.
Yeah.
Helicopter 8332 Tango approved as requested. Operations will be at your own risk. Wind 340 at 12.
8332 Tango, thank you.
Experimental 12 X-ray Bravo, right turn on runway 8, contact ground 121.6 off. Have a good day.
X-ray Bravo, good day.
He's got them in left patterns, yeah?
Cessna 221 Tango Juliet,
Yeah,
to right
okay.
close traffic approved your discretion. The helicopter traffic's 1 mile to the southeast of the field, descending out of 800.
1 Tango Juliet, right crosswind, looking for the helicopter.
Helicopter 9610 Alpha, traffic 1 mile north of the field. We'll be turning eastbound
This
for closed traffic. A Skyhawk at 1,300.
We have that traffic inside 10 Alpha.
And report.
Helicopter 9610 Alpha, additional traffic will be experimental on runway 826, eastbound for Echo taxiway at the end. Continue inbound for the Glacier Ramp.
We have that traffic on the runway in sight. Continue inbound for Glacier Ramp. Helicopter 10 Alpha.
Olympia Tower, Cessna 165 Yankee Papa, above Boston Harbor, inbound for landing with Alpha.
Cessna 165 Yankee Papa, Olympia Tower, join the left downwind for runway 35, report midfield downwind.
Downwind 35, report midfield, driving Papa.
Green, green, green.
Helicopter 9610 Alpha, cross runway 26, landing at Glacier will be at your own risk, wind 350 at 10. Have a good day.
Cross runway 26, landing at Glacier, pilots on risk. Helicopter 10 Alpha, thanks.
1 Tango Juliet's got the helicopter in sight.
221 Tango Juliet, copy, thanks.
Tower Centurion 9544 X-ray, ready for takeoff.
Olympia Tower, Cessna 6268 Delta, 10 miles south.
left.
Looking for
Right.
full stop landing, information Alpha.
Cessna 6268 Delta, Olympia Tower, make straight in, runway 35, report 3 mile final.
You want to park anywhere in particular?
Far right.
35, report 3
Far
mile
right.
final.
Yeah, Whirly Girls.
68 Delta.
Sounds good. It looks like there might be somebody on it.
Juliet, runway 35, cleared for the option, wind 360 at 12.
If not, then the far left.
The option 35, 1 Tango Juliet.
We'll take a peek.
I like putting this big ass thing on the outside.
44 X-ray, ready for takeoff.
Looks like we're going far left.
Okay.
They're on the pink.
Sounds good. Those bastards.
Centurion 905.
You got another flight in this thing?
Hold short, runway
What?
35.
You got another flight in this thing?
Hold on.
I do.
Very nice.
44 X-ray, hold short 35.
Clear. A little bit of that LTE.
Yep.
I will win this.
Nice.
A little bit crooked. We're gonna be okay though.
Yeah.
Pacific Tower, helicopter 8332 Tango is back on whiskey.
Wrong direction. I don't know why I do that. I've done that a few times now. Okay. Rolling down.
Okay.
Governor off.
And just as long as it's not the throttle in the wrong direction, we are
Yeah,
good to go.
no, I always think about that like for a couple seconds before I start spinning. Okay, that was not bad. Ooh. Okay, and shut down. Governor cyclic, start the timer. Avionics are off.